Good day, everyone. We are representing BTLX 2H and 2F. We are the Research Group 3.
I am the leader, Ella M. Perea, together with
Jasper, Gerald A. Pabiliar, Christian J. Dichoso,
Alvin Villaruel,
Joy A. Fundales.
Rizal A. Ferreras,
Evan Maldi Peralta.
And we are representing you our research proposal entitled Assessing the Effectiveness of Flood Control Construction in Mitigating Flood Risk in Macabog, Sorsogon City. The main objective of this project is to evaluate the effectiveness of flood control construction in reducing flood risk in Macabog, Sorsogon City by analyzing its impact on flood frequency, severity, and reducing and the community resilience to flood events, while also assessing the environmental and socio-economic outcomes of infrastructure and to identify areas for improvement to enhance the resilience of local communities of flooding, especially this project aims to Objective 1, to create structural integrity functionality evaluation of existing flood control structure in Macabog, Sorsogon City and determine their effectiveness in reducing flood risk and damage to property and infrastructure. Objective 2, to demonstrate flood control construction impacts on flood frequency, severity, and extent in the study area, quantified using hydrological and hydraulic modeling, to determine the cost effectiveness of flood control construction in mitigating flood risk in the study area with cost-benefit analysis and other economic evaluation techniques, to know socioeconomic benefits of flood control construction, particularly in flood damage on properties, infrastructure, and agriculture, as well as on human health and well-being. The objective 3 is to explore community perception and satisfaction with existing flood control measures through surveys, interviews, and focus the
Measurements of water flow and volume. Flow rate. Measuring the volume of water flowing through a flood control system over time. Cubic meter per second. In essential, to assess the effectiveness of flood control, instruments like flow meters or gauging stations can be used to collect data. Water level. Monitoring water levels during rainfall events help assess if flood defenses, such as dams and barriers, are successfully preventing overflow. Gauges installed in key locations can provide continuous data to track water levels. Rainfall measurements. Accurate measurements of rainfall intensity and duration using rain gauge helps determine how much water needs to be managed.
Data collection. First, collect the relevant data regarding flood event before and after the construction of flood infrastructure. Data might be include flood frequency, flood depth, economic losses, infrastructure damage. Flood frequency, the number of flood event per year before and after the construction. Flood depth, the average depth of flood water before and after the construction. Economic losses, the estimated economic losses, example, damage to home, crops, infrastructure before and after construction. Infrastructure damage, the estimated cost to repair infrastructure before and after the control measures were implemented. Here's the sample of data. Sample calculation. Let's calculate a few key metrics based on the sample data. Flood frequency reduction. To calculate the reduction in flood frequency, we compare the number of flood events before and after the construction of flood control measures. Example of calculation. To calculate the average flood before construction, 5 plus 6 plus 4 divide 3 is equivalent of 5 flood years. To calculate the average flood after the construction, 2 plus 2 plus 1 is divide 3 is equivalent of 1.67 flood years. Flood frequency reduction percentage. 5 minus 1.67 divide 5 times 100 is equivalent of 66.6%. This flood frequency has reduced by 66.6 after the construction of flood control infrastructure. Depth reduction. Flood depth is another important metric that shows the amount of water during flood event affecting both residential and agricultural areas. Example of calculation. To calculate the average depth before construction, 1.8 plus 2 plus 1.5 divide 3 is equivalent of 1.77 meters. To calculate the average depth after construction, 0.7 plus 0.8 plus 0.5 divide 3 is equivalent of 0.67 meters. Flood depth reduction percentage is equivalent of 1.7 minus 0.67 divide 1.77 times 100 is equivalent of 62.6%. Therefore, flood depth has decreased by 62.6 after the flood control structure were implemented. Economic loss reduction. The reduction in economic losses show the impact of flood control measures on mitigating financial damage to property, crops, and other infrastructure. Example of calculation. To calculate the average losses before construction, 4.5 million plus 5 million plus 3.5 million divide 3 is equivalent of 4,333,333 pesos. To compute the average losses after construction, 1.5 million plus 2 million plus 1 million divide 3 is equivalent of 1.5 million pesos. Economic loss reduction percentage is equivalent of 4,333,333 minus 1.5 million divide 4,333,333 times 100 is equivalent of 65.3%. Therefore, the flood control measure have led to a 65.3% reduction in economic losses due to flooding. Infrastructure damage reduction percentage. 2.5 million minus 500,000 divide 2.5 million times 100 is equivalent of 80%. Therefore, 80% of infrastructure damage has been prevented by the flood control construction.
Data analysis and interpretation. With the calculation above, the data analysis would focus on the following interpretation. Flood frequency has decreased by 66.6%, indicating significant reduction in the number of flood events. Flood depth has reduced by 62.6%, suggesting that floodwaters no longer reach the same levels as they did before the flood control structures were put in place. Economic losses have dropped by 65.3%, demonstrating that less financial damage is occurring due to reduced flooding. Infrastructure damage has decreased by 80%, which is clear indication that flood control infrastructure is providing substantial protection to vital community assets like roads, bridges, and buildings. These results clearly indicate that the flood control construction in Macabog, Sorsogon City has been highly effective in mitigating flood risk and reduction in flood frequency. That economic losses and infrastructure damage highlights the significant positive impact of implemented measures in protecting the local community and infrastructure from the devastating effects of floods. Real-world performance data in evaluating the effectiveness of flood control system in Macabog, Sorsogon City. 1. Flood frequency and severity data. Flood frequency and severity data are essential to assessing how often and how severe the flood after construction of flood control infrastructure. Comparing pre-construction floods events with post-construction events allow for direct measurement of the system effectiveness. The data points to collect. Frequency of floods. The number of floods events in given time period before and after the installation of flood control measures, annually and seasonally. Flood depth. The highest water level during the flood events measured in meters or centimeters. Flood duration. The length of time water remains above certain level indicating how long the area remains affected by flood. Source of data. Local meteorological and hydrological agencies. Data on rainfall patterns, rivers levels, and flood events. Automated sensors. Data from installed flood gauge that monitor water level and fluctuations in real time. Real-world performance example. Pre-construction data might how that Macabog experienced 5 flood events per year with an average flood depth of 1.5 meters. Post-construction data might show that the flood control system has reduced the frequency to 2 floods per year and the average flood depth to 0.5 meters. Flood damage and economic losses. Tracking economic losses and property damage during flood events before after implementation of flood control. Systems indirectly way to measure the effectiveness reducing the financial impact of floods. Data points to collect. Property damage. Estimated cost damage to residential, commercial, and agricultural properties due to flooding in local currency. Business interruption. The length of time business are unable to operate due to flood events, leading to economic losses. Agricultural losses. Data on the crops and livestock lost during floods. Sources of data. Insurance claim data, information from insurance companies, and claims related to the flood damage. Municipal records and local government data on reported damage and economic losses during flood events. Real-world performance example. Before flooding control measure, Macabog might report an average economic losses of 10 million pesos annually due to flood damage. After implementation, the losses might drop to 3 million pesos annually, indicating a significant reduction in damage cost.
Water quality and erosion data. Flood events can carry contaminants and debris into local water bodies, affecting water quality. Data on water quality before and after the implementation of flood control system can show how well the infrastructure reduces pollution and erosion. Data points to collect. Water quality parameters measure of turbidity, pH, dissolved oxygen, and contaminants such as bacteria or industrial pollutants. Soil erosion. The amount of soil loss due to flooding, measured in cubic meters or tons per square meter. Source of data. Environmental monitoring agencies, local agencies or NGOs that monitor water quality and conduct regular water testing in river or lakes. Soil erosion studies. Data collected from the field studies or remote sensing to monitor soil erosion over time. Real-world performance example. Pre-construction. Water quality may low-high turbidity above 500 MCU, poor dissolved oxygen levels, and high contamination levels due to flooding, washing pollutants into water bodies. Post-construction. After the flood control system, water quality improved significantly with turbidity levels dropping to below 100 MCU and decreased contamination levels during floods.
Flood forecasting early warning system. Flood forecasting and early warning system, EWS, provide real-time data on impending flood events, allowing authorities and residents to take timely action and reduce the impact of floods. Optimizing strategy, real-time flood monitoring and automated early warning system. How it works, flood forecasting system uses weather data, river gauge, and satellite imagery to predict flooding events day in advance. Early warning system use this data to alert local communities, enabling timely evacuation, the activation of flood barriers, or the closure of vulnerable infrastructure. Benefit: improved preparedness and response, reducing property damage, injury, and loss of life during flood events. Implementation: install automated river gauges, integrate weather prediction models, and establish SMS-based alert system for residents. Example: in Macabog, flood forecast based on rainfall patterns and river levels can trigger automated flood barrier to activate, keeping residents safe and minimizing damage.
Flood control system integration and interoperability. The effectiveness of flood control infrastructure can be enhanced by ensuring interoperability between various components such as dams, drainage system, flood barriers, and river system. Optimizing strategy. Integration flood management or IFM approach. How it works. The integrated flood management approach focuses on managing all aspects of flood control within a river basin, ensuring that all components work together to reduce flood risk. Second, benefit. A coordinated approach minimizes redundancies, enhances system resilience, and ensure more effective flood management. 3. Implementation. Link flood forecasting system with flood control infrastructure that can be opened automatically when water levels rise. Ensure the flood barriers, drainage system, and presentation pads are connected and work in synergy. Example: the design of Macabog flood control system could include real-time monitoring of rainfall and river levels to trigger coordinated responses from the drainage system, leaves, and river management infrastructure. Conclusion: the implementation of optimization strategies for flood control system in Macabog, Sorsogon City can significantly improve the performance and resilience of the region's flood mitigation measures. By integrating advanced technologies, sustainable practices, and community engagement, these strategies can enhance the effectiveness of flood control infrastructure, reduces risk, and protect local communities from future flood events. Optimization is an ongoing process that requires continuous monitoring, adaptation, and improvement based on real-world data and emerging challenges.